All right, good morning, good morning. This is Yusuf from the Daily Money Markets. Welcome to the Daily Trades Analysis. The quick daily trade analysis that we do each and every single day just to, check it out how the market is doing and actually try to analyze, try to see where we can be able to jump in and, make some money, where there's opportunity, where there's a volatility, so that we can be able to actually, make something for ourselves. So definitely, today as well, we want to jump in and check it out, what exactly is cooking in the market. So as usual, what we always start is to look about, high impact volatility news that are happening in today. So again, on Tuesday, Jan 2024, 23 Jan, early in the morning, there was Australian dollar business confidence, which was 2:30 a.m. in the morning. The big one started from 5 a.m. from Japanese, which is the Bank of Japan, coming up with an outlook report, all the way to 8:30 Bank of Japan press conference, all the way to 7 a.m. as well. There was a Bank of Japan CPI. So there was a lot of, things going on in terms of a Bank of Japan. So definitely we're going to look into Japanese yen to see how Japanese yen is actually, performing, and if we cannot, take advantage and make something out of it. Again, later on, we're going to see New Zealand CPI. So that's another instrument to actually, look on it. In terms of the euro, there's not much about, high impact volatility. There's consumer confidence that is happening 5 p.m., but not that much news that brings a high movement of the market. US as well, there's only a medium, impact of volatility news. It's a Richmond manufacturing index that is actually happening later on around 5 p.m. today. So yeah, that's about the high impact volatility news. Without wasting time, let's jump into the market and actually see. So the first instrument that we are looking at right now, it's GBP JPY, Great British Pound versus Japanese yen. Again, we are trying to put it in the market in a higher time frame so that you can see on a 4-hour or daily, so that we can see where the market is actually, going and coming from. As we always do, first is to identify the high impact level of the market that it passed, and again, second, identify the lower level of the market that is actually, past there. Again, we can keep on, identifying the resistance levels that the market has actually, going through. So when we check on a H1, we can see that the market comes all the way to 187,511. It actually means the Japanese yen, they're getting stronger in the morning after the release of Bank of Japan conference. The results, they say they're going to keep the hiking of the, unstable. So they're not going to hike any interest rate this month. That's coming from the Bank of Japan. So that is why we see the Japanese yen having stronger, but Great British pounds, losing a little bit of momentum. Now, what are we anticipating now? The news is already gone. The volatility it's already comes in. And what are the next move? Here's what I'm anticipating is the market to actually break this level, breaking zone. Once the market is break on the zone, that actually, means we are continuing with a down trend. So this is the zone that I'm thinking once it breaks, gives you, let me just see if it covers this space, these ones, right? If it covers these ones, try to break at this position. That means the highest possibility the market can go all the way to even take profit number one as a sell. 186.039. We can say this is the first TP, and then we can actually also predict the second TP on this level. Okay, 185143 as a second TP, as a second take profit. Okay, again, why we are identify these levels, the main point with that we are identifying these levels is because of it gives you the opportunity to actually, enter more trades when you are actually, have a confidence and it's confirmed that the market is continuing going all the way down. When you start, you can just wait for the breaking zone to see if the market is going to break on the breaking zone. Once it breaks, you enter your sell, pushes the price to 186, that's your first take profit, to 185, that's your second take profit. You can re-enter more trades once it breaks at this level, all the way coming all the way down. So that's what exactly I'm anticipating GBP, JPY, because of, again, we are looking at GBP, JPY because of the volatility that is coming from Bank of Japan. Without that, we could have looked maybe a different instrument that comes with the volatility, because when you're trading, you are actually looking for the volatility. That's the movement of the market, and that's what brings a little bit of, profit or a loss if you actually trade against where the market is actually going. All right. So just to jump in again, maybe USDJPY, again, same thing. That's what I'm anticipating. When you go put it on a bigger time frame, let's say on a 1 hour, highest position, lowest position, again, it already breaks this level, pushes the price to 147, 0.039, trying to resist, come back to 147.569. But my personal view is actually we are entering a sell. Okay. So this is what I'm anticipating, that the market will go here, touches there, come back, breaks, and continue, come and take the profit at 145.787, 145.787. Same type of style. If you notice, the market have actually break at 147.039. You can re-enter more trades. You don't want to enter more trades when you're starting the trade, because of you don't know if the market it will reverse and retest that other position. Once it does that, you might end up losing more margin in your account for you to be able to hold those trades. So you enter maybe with a 1 or 2, wait until it breaks where you think it breaks. Once it confirms that breaking zone or breaking position, then you can be able to actually enter more trades on it and targeting your take profit that you actually put. All right, so that's USD versus Japanese yen. That's what I'm actually anticipating what will happen today. There's other interesting news that I actually also see before I jump to that instrument. If I can find it, I can be able to to share with you guys so that we can see other type of instrument and where exactly it's actually going. So this is what lies ahead with actually Bitcoin. What lies ahead with the Bitcoin? This is a Bitcoin. I'm clearing out so that we can be able to see. I like to talk about Bitcoin because there's a lot of money that people can be able to make money. A crypto market dipped on Monday, which is yesterday, pushes down by increased risk aversion sentiment. A crypto market are under pressure by rising of geopolitical tensions. The war between Israel and Hamas is threatening to spill over the Middle East as a tension rise in the Red Sea area. Concerns that the geopolitics crisis in the Gaza area may spread to the neighboring countries drive the risk sentiment down, putting the pressure on the risk of the assets. The approval of Bitcoin spot exchange trading funds, ETFs, by the Security and Exchange Commission, CEC, had caused the cryptocurrency price to surge over the past week. The CEC finally approved 11 applications, but the enthusiasm over the approval did not last longer. Crypto markets are deflating as the boosting they receive from the hype created over the approval of Bitcoin spot ETF is fading. The Bitcoin price plummeted on Monday, dropping below the key for the $1,000 support. If the BTC price declined further, support can be found at the 39,000, while the resistance may be accounted near 44,000. Ethereum price also crashed on the Monday, dropping to the 2,300 level. If Ethereum price decline, it may encounter support near 2,200, while if the increase, resistance may be encountered near 2,600. So if you are interested in learning more about these factors, contact me. Let me know. All right, so we're looking at a Bitcoin. What pretty much they're saying is because of the geopolitics that is happening in the Middle East, the tensions are rising because people, they're afraid that, the tension can get to all over the Middle East. And again, affecting the Red Sea, where the transport of goods that goes all the way to Europe and some other countries, the ships are not moving from there because of all these fights that are happening in the Middle East. So we saw Bitcoin was sitting at 41,867, pushes the price down yesterday to 39,233. So if you look at it, it actually pushes the price down. The higher anticipation, maybe if it will continue to push the price down, as the article says, maybe it might get to 38,100. That's my anticipation. But the article says 39,000. So I want to see where this 39,000. Okay. All right. I think if it will continue push the price down, it might get to 38,218. 38,218. Quite some move there to those people who actually, participate in Bitcoin. They can be able to actually make something out of it. The other instrument, just to check it out, because for the sake of, we like to check into this type of indices, it's US30 and NASDAQ. Definitely there's no much high impact volatility from Monday all the way today because of there's no, in fact, the news that is actually happening about these two instruments. The volatility will start from Wednesday, where we're anticipating European Central Bank to come up also with the interest rate, all the way to Federal Reserve on Thursday, Friday, to come up with the Fed's interest rate as well. So if you look at it, US30 and the NASDAQ, this is US30. Again, the market is actually still on a stable position. I don't think it will go all the way to this level. I think it will just play around in this position, not that much, goes all the way up, come back here. If it has to push, it will push maybe to 37,655. 37,655. That's maybe the area that I think if it has to push, it will get to this level. Not below there. I don't think it goes to all the way to 37,100. Maybe 37,655. That's where I'm anticipating if it has to push. But pretty much there's no much volatility for US30 and US100, NASDAQ for these past 2 days. So even if you look at NAS100 as well, same, anticipation that I'm actually thinking if it does have to push all the way down, it will go to 17,100. 17,100 will be the downtrend level of a NASDAQ that can actually push to here. Because of there's no much high impact volatility, we are not expecting that much of movement of these two instruments today. So yeah, that's it. Keep subscribing, guys. Share the video, subscribe, share with other guys. These are free daily analysis. You can learn how to analyze your actual market through by just watching these videos. So yeah, man, thanks a lot.